What's up, guys? What's going on? Hope you guys all having a good 4th of July and just enjoying the weekend, staying safe with your friends and family. But today we got a good one. So I was gonna do this really quick so I could use this machine that I'm gonna tell you guys about to fix my problem on my truck. But I had to share it with you guys. I had to show you guys how this is done. It's fairly easy or whatever. There's a few things we're gonna need, but we're going to build a smoke machine. Now, some of you guys might know what a smoke machine is. Some of you might not know what a smoke machine is. But I'm gonna explain to you guys at the end of this video, how many uses this particular machine that we're gonna make today, how many uses you could actually apply it to, and how it could actually save you a lot of money in the future. But let's jump right in. I'm gonna show you guys all the components, all the parts that you're gonna have to pick up, and where you can pick these parts up, and just go over a little bit of pricing. So let's check out the spread. Alright guys, so this is the spread. This is all the parts that you're gonna need. These are all the parts that you're gonna need, and mostly about 90% of this stuff could be sourced at Home Depot. So this is a closet flange, a closed off closet flange. You can see it's not open. You use these for your toilets. PVC piping. This is an adapter that goes basically from 4-inch to 3-inch. It's gonna go on top of there. And this is the clean out drain. Yes, the clean out drain with the cap. So basically this comes off up top. Well, it doesn't want to come off now, but it screws off up top. I'll get that off in a minute for you guys. That's gonna go on there because I want to make a big smoke machine. I don't want a small one. If you did want to make a smaller one, you could just use these two pieces. The adapter is not necessary, but today we're gonna make the big one. This is tubing, also found at Home Depot. This is a half inch outer diameter and a 1/4 inch inner diameter tubing. You can pick this up at Home Depot. These are adapter barbs, so obviously we're gonna use these barbs. These are 1/4 inch adapter barbs, so you guys can see that. Hold on. 1/4 inch adapter barbs, and these are gonna be used for the hose. You need to pick up 2 of those. You need to pick up you're gonna have to pick up some grip. Basically this is glue, PVC glue. You can pick up any color you want. This is just the one I have. It's already home. The next thing that you're gonna pick up is some alligator clips. Alligator clips with some wires attached. You can make the wire whatever length you need. I'll let you guys know, later on why the length matters. And this is just basically just some screws, 2 screws, 2 regular screws, and a bolt. Make sure you have a nut that goes on top of the screw, and get yourself 4 washers. There's going to be 1 washer for the inside and 1 washer for the outside, so just get 4. This is actually lock-in washers that I have. It doesn't matter if you use lock-in or open. The next thing you're going to want is some crimping wire adapters. So I have these. These are the open style because the screws that I'll be using, these are the only ones that fit that I have. I did have these, the closed ones, and as you can see, you would crimp the inside once you put the wire in, but I'm not going to be using these today because these do not fit around my screws. The next thing that you're gonna need wire. You're gonna need a wire cutter. Any wire cutter will do. This is just the old one that I have. You're gonna need tiki torch. You're gonna need tiki torch, the tiki torch wick. So you could pick this up also at Home Depot. Just pick up, you know, one of these. Get yourself some wire. So I just had a bunch of wire from an invisible fence that I actually made for my dog. This is from Pet Safe, but it doesn't matter where it's from. This is actually just 20 gauge, 20 or 22 gauge wire. We're gonna need this. I already have my wire here that from this that I had already stripped. I stripped off the skin off of it, and I already have my wire here. And this is literally about 3 foot, about 3 foot of wire. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. There you go. It's about 3 foot of wire. Next thing you're gonna need yourself some drill bits, because we're gonna be making some holes in these PVCs. So you're gonna need yourself some drill bits. Doesn't matter. Just get yourself a set, because we're gonna use depending on the size bolts that you have determines, you know, what size drill bit you're gonna use. Also, depending on what size barbs you have determines what size drill bit you're gonna use for that as well. So just get a set, a complete set. You're gonna need a drill. Obviously, you're gonna need a drill for this. And last but not least is baby oil. You're probably like, why the hell does he got baby oil? What does baby oil got to do with a smoke machine or anything automotive? But he's gonna rub the car down? No, guys, I'm not gonna rub the car down. I'm gonna let you know what the baby oil is when we get to that stage. But yeah, I mean, this is it. This is the complete spread of things that you're gonna need. Put the baby oil in the frame, so you guys don't forget the baby oil. It doesn't have to be baby oil though. You could use there's some other oils that's available you could use as well. Basically any oil that will go like around these tiki torches. But you know, let's dive right into assembling this. Before we do that, I want to let you guys know that pretty much all this stuff is about 50 to 60 bucks. You know, it's all a matter of what you have in your home. I pretty much bought all this except for the wires, drill bit, the drill. But I figure you guys already kind of have some of these things. This I didn't buy, but these new assortment of things, there's about 50 bucks. Like I said, 90% of this stuff is in Home Depot. So let's jump into it. Alright guys, so here we go. We got the table cleared. And you know, get this. Get whatever PVC cement that you're going to be using. And we're just going to go around. Alright, so that's pretty covered. Take the adapter and just squeeze it down on there. Now that we got that on there, you're going to grab your wick. You're going to just bend it over. So I'm going to take it, place it in there like that. So now that we know, you know, the length that we need, you take it out, just mark it with a pen so we know how far to go with the wire. Mark there, mark there. See the 2 marks? All right, now we're gonna make a coil. Start with 3 or 4 inches out. All right, so you guys can see, you know, I have a coil wrapped around this from length to length. So now, get your screw, wrap around the ends of the screw. So we got our screws wrapped around our coil. It's all built together. Now we gotta put some holes. We gotta put some holes in this. Now, you want to make sure that these holes are 180 degrees from each other. Alright, so got the hole for the first screw, got the hole for the second screw. Now that we got the holes for the leads that we're going to be putting there, we need to make holes another 180 degrees on both sides for the barbs. The barbs is threaded, so since it's threaded, we're going to use the threads to just eat right in to make a nice sealed fit into our canister. And with these particular barbs that I'm using, I'm going to be using a 9/16 socket just to drive it in. So just run it down nice and tight. See both of them, they are in. All right, next we're gonna get our wick. We're gonna get our wick and our coil in there. So bend this down, put it in. First you're gonna put your first washer on. Put your washer on, both of them. So get your other washer, put on this end. Get my bolt. Just tighten it down. Now I'm gonna note, this is not my invention, guys. I seen this from someone else on YouTube, and I said, like I said, I wanted to bring it to my subscribers because I think everybody should know about this. This is like almost as good as sliced bread. So if you look inside there, you'll see the coil going across on the wick and the bolt bolted down, the wire is connected to it. Same thing on the other side. The bolt is bolted down, wire connected to it. You see the ends of the wick is all the way on the bottom because it's going to have to absorb up the baby oil once we put that in there. The next thing, going to get our wire, crimp our wire connectors down to our alligator clips. Now, you guys could choose to do this two ways. You could either take these ends and put them underneath the bolts that we put on, or you could have other alligator clips, two small alligator clips, and just clip these on when you're ready. That is something I'm going to do in the future because I don't want the wires hanging around on this thing, just because I just don't want that. But you guys could leave it. But for now, I'm just going to loosen the bolts a little bit, push these in, and then I will we'll continue from there. Alright guys, so got the wires on. These are each lead on both sides. So we're almost done. We're almost there. Next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna put the top on. Alright. Now this is looking like a machine, right? Looking like a science project. So the top portion, this screws on here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put a hole on the top of this, and that's because we need to make some sort of pressure relief valve. Let's get some wires. I'm excited. I mean, I want to see this thing work. I don't even know if this thing is gonna work. I want to see it work. Now, obviously, for this machine, you know, we can make the smoke go in. We can make the smoke build and come out slowly, but we need something to push it out the other end. Well, we need something to push it from the other end, rather. What that is going to be either if you have a compressor, that's the best thing. If you have any type of, if you have a regular pump, you can use a pump too, because you would use this and hook up to the other end of that. So, one of these is going to hook up on this side. I need to get a battery. Hold on. Alright guys, so the wait is finally over. It's time to test this smoke machine, this science project. A little prayer before. It should work. Nah, it's going to work. It has to work. So, alright, as you guys know, the hole before on the top of this was too big for the pressure relief valve that I had, so I just made up another pressure relief valve. Basically, this is just one of those, let me just zoom in there. This is basically the end of one of those wall anchors, one of those wall anchors, the plastic anchors, and just a bolt. I found that it fit perfectly inside the hole. So plugs perfectly in the hole, and it stays plugged perfectly in the hole. So in the event that there's too much pressure in the system, it'll pop right out. That way it's a little safety precaution. So we got everything we need. So now it's time. You're gonna need a battery, because obviously you're gonna be using your car battery. So I just pulled the car battery just to show you guys. You're gonna need a compressor. I'm actually using my Milwaukee tire compressor. It works excellent. Unfortunately, it only goes, the lowest setting it has is 5 psi. System does not need 5 psi. You don't need more than like 1 psi, 2 psi for the system. But whatever, I use 5 psi. I have a pressure relief valve. So now the baby oil. What you're gonna do with the baby oil? You're gonna take the baby oil and you're gonna pour this all over the tiki torch piece that we have inside, and then put a little extra as well. Let's just see if we get smoke coming out of this thing anyway. So we're gonna take our leads and let's put our leads on. Lead there. Woo! We got smoke, baby. My smoke detector's about to go off in a second with all this damn smoke. The reason I'm using the baby oil is because it doesn't stink as bad. Like it's not as bad, you know. It burns pretty good. All right, now let's test out the whole system. Put the top on. Hook it up. Turn on our compressor. There we go. My system's unsealed right here. I got some Teflon here. It's like smoke like crazy in here. I got some Teflon. Beauty about PVC, if you guys ever fix the pipe, is Teflon sort your situation up real fast. Just take some Teflon, go around the threads. Here we go. Let's go at it again. Plod seed. Damn, it look crazy in here. It look like I'm sorry about cursing. Look at all this freaking smoke. Like a cloud of smoke in here. Yeah, I gotta air this out. But let's end this video. Alright guys. Judging from all the smoke that's in here above my head. I love this thing. This is actually pretty cool. We got a smoke machine. So now you guys know how to make a smoke machine. And in the next episode, I'm going to show you how this smoke machine is going to actually save you a lot of money. Whew. Make your life a lot easier. No, I'm not going to pass out. Smoke is just awful. And yeah, you know, lots of uses for the smoke machine. So guys, till the next one, thank you for watching. Subscribe, hit the like button, hit the don't like button, hit something. Catch you on the next one, guys. Peace and thank you. All right.